So here we are at the Neshaminy Mall in Bensalem, PA, once again.
Yes, this is the end of 2024, and we haven't been here in quite some time. It's been a few months, at least, and we've been hearing some kind of negative reports out of here as far as foot traffic and holiday activity, or rather lack thereof, this year, and we're just coming to do an update on the place.
Yeah, one of the big things that happened recently is that the mall was sold to a strip mall developer that is known to not keep malls. They turn them over into strip malls. And I'm a little sad about that because this was our mall for years and years. We used to live in the area. We don't anymore, but it was our local for a long time.
Yeah, when I moved to Pennsylvania in 2006, we were living within walking distance of this mall. So this was my local for many years, up until actually 2019.
Now, we're coming in this entrance over here by the former Strawbridge and Clothier. And they got the Strawbridge and Clothier Seal Confidence out here. It's actually looking pretty rough. Needs a cleaning. But, you can see the year that they put it in, 1967. This mall opened in 1968. I believe this was a growing project, wasn't it? I think it was. I'm not sure. We can look that up later.
So anyhow, we're approaching the entrance by the former Macy's / Strawbridge's. This is kind of like near one of the more active parts of the mall, I guess, but obviously the Macy's has been unoccupied for quite some time now.
Yeah, and they'd like to try and trick you with this stuff over here. They got this wrap thing, and from a distance it kind of makes it look like there's an open store here, but there's not. It's actually kind of cheesy, if you ask me.
Yeah, quite.
But it's a little bit dark down this end because nobody comes over here.
Got a certain liminal quality about it because of that, though.
Mm-hmm. Over here is the famous Indian fountain. And they have turned it off and filled it with blue puffballs. Also cheesy. See, there it is. Somebody took one of the oranges or lemons off of these fake trees.
Yeah, they got some kind of phony lemon trees and stuff with the plants.
And they put it into the Indian's hand up there. I'm not climbing up there, but trust me, in his hand there's an orange. But here, this is what I'm talking about. It used to be filled with water, and there was a fountain in there. Now it's these things. It's like a cheap third grader's art project. You know what I mean?
But in this one, there used to be water in here.
Yeah, it was very nice, wasn't it? Yeah, it says here, please enjoy our natural fountain setting. Not anymore. But yeah, you can kind of, if you squint, you can kind of see the orange up there, can't you?
It's a lemon.
It's a lemon. It's painted orange, though. How am I to know? So this started us off like right in the middle of the mall here. So let's just head down this way and see what we can find. We'll wrap our way back around again. Now this is one of those areas where they got these vending machines. It's always got old stuff in it. Oh yeah, there it is. It's the Galaxy S9.
I think I had that phone like about 3 or 4 phones ago.
That is ancient. It's like some of the boxes in there are starting to look like they're wearing away just from the oxygen. Yeah, they got this tax service. It's actually open. It wasn't open when we first came in, about an hour ago. It's open. They like moved in towards the center of the mall here. Yeah, this is something that Boscov does in several of these inlines. They just use it for advertising. Stop by and visit Boscov's. But for being like the center portion of the mall, there's not a whole lot that's actually open, you know? You get all of these, like, all these Brookfield signs that we're using, you know?
But yeah, we're coming up on one of like my favorite sections of the mall. There are about 2 or 3 spots in this place that I really, really enjoy, and it's like we're coming up on one of them. It's right near the food court, kind of like another little center court kind of section and everything. There's a former Hollister here on the right.
But before we get there, check this out. This has got to be the most bland Hot Topic I've ever seen.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta, respect that Hot Topic is still alive and kicking in this place.
Yeah, but it's just it looks more like a box lunch in there.
But yeah, it's like and the former Hollister over there on the right, and up here was this year's very modest Christmas setup that they did here.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, they didn't even have this much done, but I think that a little bit of outcry from the public sort of forced their hand, and it was like, okay, we've got to do something here. So
yeah, but they were only doing it on the weekends. You know, it's like if you didn't
get the Santa photos on the weekends.
If you didn't know that and you hopped on the train and came all the way out here, you were kind of screwed. But yeah, this is what they lovingly called the food court at one point. Now it's a place to sit and eat Chinese food. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much the Stir Fry 88 is the only thing left kicking in the food court here.
I mean, it's a really great Chinese food joint, but that's it. You don't have any more pizza. You don't have any more cheesesteaks, no chicken, nothing.
Yeah, there used to be a Chick-fil-A there. There used to be a cheesesteak place. There used to be a pizza place.
Now over here, the old H&M spot, they got a church now. They call it The Bridge. But they're only here on Sundays. And we're not here on a Sunday, so they're not open right now.
But it looks like they got some Christmas trees and whatnot in there.
Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that first time around. It's finally starting to get dark, so I'm starting to see some of this stuff. Yeah, Christmas Eve candlelight service. That's what that says. Oh, it's a Sears card. Holy crap. Wow. Bath and Body Works is one of the only places open down this wing.
Yeah. Kind of a dead mall staple, really.
Yeah, I actually walked around and counted. This place is 27% occupied. You believe that? Yeah, 27 is very low.
But yeah, we're coming up on what used to be the old Sears wing of the mall. Which is why I was like, wow, I can't believe someone's walking around with a Sears card.
Check out this ancient stuff in here. I'm sorry I keep gawking at these machines, but that is old. You can see the box is yellowed because it's been in there too long. Wow. Let's see what we got over here. They got a Barnes & Noble Nook. I have no idea how old that is, but yeah.
It's some pretty dated technology, though.
It's like these old machines. Nobody ever comes in and touches them, and nobody plays them. But yes. Oh, what were those stores that had the red and white like that? No, these ones over here. They had like a men's section and a women's store. You know what I mean? God, I know the name of this. Stick it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
They got the Torrid store here and a Hallmark store. And the Hallmark is actually the biggest store in the wing. Well, besides Barnes & Noble, obviously. But that's kind of more of an anchor, you know what I mean? But yeah, this spot's closed now. The PJs, remember the PJs?
Yeah, they used to have like a lot of like cheap clothes and...
It was all like knockoff clothes, you know, like like underwear that didn't have a fly in it and stuff, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that used to be Sears. It was going to be Round 1 at one point, and that didn't materialize, and it was supposed to be a medical facility, which obviously has not materialized by the filming of this.
It's saying coming soon, a new prescription for medical. It's said that since the beginning of the COOF, I think.
This one makes me sad, though. The old neon FYE over here.
Well, wasn't this like a Sam Goody before that, I think?
Oh, gosh. Now you're going to quiz me.
I think it was a Sam Goody once, in one spot. Because they had the FYE down in the Jean Navita place, you know, the hairstyling place. That used to be the FYE. But look at this scene right here.
Man, but you can see the old bones of the mall right here really well, though, can't you?
Up on the ceiling especially.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this view right here.
It just sucks that it's painted white on white on white, that's all. But you can definitely see the bones, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that used to be a Vans right there.
That was the Vans. Before that, it was another shoe store.
Oh, that was Kinney.
Kinney, that's right, Kinney.
Yeah, that was seen in one of the famous Neshaminy postcards that existed out of here.
I think it's interesting that it's always been a shoe store its whole life.
Wow, would you get a load of this
What's that?
hallway here?
Well, this hallway doesn't have very much at all.
This has got some serious liminal vibes. And I don't know about you, but I like the wavy pattern on the floor. I've always loved that about I guess you could say the new flooring in here.
Well, the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s reno.
Like late 90s, early 2000s when GGP bought the mall.
And it's like this end of the mall is actually quite cold. It's like
It's very cold.
They're really lacking on the HVAC in this place today.
See, there's bathrooms located in the food court. They have a sign saying that there's restrooms back there, but they're closed.
Right.
Then you got to go to the food court to use the one set of restrooms because the maintenance guy doesn't want to clean two sets of restrooms anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, why would you? This place is empty. At least the Modell's is back open again, huh?
Yeah, as the animal rides place, which is kind of an interesting choice, but hey, it's better than vacancy.
It's better than nothing, yeah.
Better than vacancy.
It's almost vacancy. Have you seen a single person in there all day? I don't think so. But yeah, since we're here on a Friday, the escape room's actually open. I don't think I've ever seen this escape room open before. It's kind of been a running gag to go over and take a picture of the skeleton guy over there with all the mail on the floor. But yeah, this is another one of the reasons why it's so cold down here. Mall guts are hanging out. But yeah, you can't even see any of the remnants of the Friendlies anymore. They covered that right up.
Didn't there used to be like something like Manny Brown's or something like that? Or
Manny Brown's was right here on the left before they turned it into a green turtle for like 2 years and then shut it down. But yeah, there's that cool neon AMC. That's nice.
Yeah, a friend of ours used to work at this.
And just like that, through the magic of time, we have ourselves a nighttime walk.
Yep.
Now look at that up there. That used to be the old restaurant at the Strawberries and Clothier. Very classy place to go eat your lunch. And you can see the.
Imagine having lunch up there, overlooking the mall, underneath those awesome old globe lights.
I actually can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have when I was a little tiny one. Oh, that's those claw machines there. Now this spot here is odd. It's like a pop-up store now. It says Night Owl Graphics. There's never anyone here. It's just kind of like scan the QR code and go to their website or something like that. Used to be a Lids. It was a Lids for years. The weird thing is, it's like you never saw anybody in Lids ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like there's even a video on the internet of like the guy walking through the mall saying this is all a simulation. Nobody shops at Lids.
Yeah. But yeah, over here in this corner.
Oh yeah.
There's some points of interest. 3 of the original dioramas are still left from the original, like, I think there was 7 of them.
Yeah, it was 7 of them.
Yeah, there were 7 of them, and 3 of them are still left. The one with the Liberty Bell, the one with Betsy Ross, and, of course, my personal favorite, the one with William Penn and the Lanai Lenape chief.
A little bit of history here.
The famous handshake that's depicted on the Strawbridge seal. And of course, this is the moving of the Liberty Bell.
Where did they move it to?
Well, it was originally elsewhere in the state, and then they moved it to the spot by Independence Hall downtown.
I'm just trying to think of where it used to be. I can't remember the name of the town. I used to know it. If you know, let me know down in the comments, right?
Yeah, you can actually walk up on the stage and stuff now.
Well,
cool.
You're not supposed to, but there's nobody here.
Oh, I mean, that one's been completely pushed to the side. So
yeah,
you
I'm
absolutely can now.
You can, yeah.
There was never any signs saying not to go up there anyway.
Yeah, well, they just did it the old-fashioned way.
They just put up barricades that were, less than effective.
But yeah,
I've been up on that stage a few times.
Like I said, this mall was bought out by Paramount. And if you know anything about Paramount, they were the ones who turned over the Cheltenham Square Mall and the Flemington Mall and a few other malls.
They also turned over Woodhaven.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Years ago.
Woodhaven.
Yeah. Woodhaven was another one of their demalling projects.
Anybody who knows old school Bensalem remembers Woodhaven. I don't. It came a little before my time. But yeah, it's an interesting little glass facade on this place. This is the Jean of Madeleine Avita Institute. I hear you can get a really cheap haircut here.
Yeah, because it's students, learning the trade.
Yeah, well, I remember this facade used to be the wall back in the old days. You would take your chewed up, mangled CDs, and as long as you had the sticker, you would trade it in for a brand new one. Didn't matter how messed up it was.
I swear this shoe carnival looks like it could have been an old Sam Goody.
Huh. I don't think it was. I think the Sam Goody was back on the other end by Sears. Now, it's just kind of a tragedy what they did to this wall, because it used to have all this artwork from like local schools and stuff around the area. You remember that?
There used to be a payphone along that wall.
Oh yeah, they had a payphone over there, but they removed all of that stuff. Oh, see, I was wrong about the Friendlies. The Friendlies was down here. I thought the Friendlies was down the other end. Yeah, but it was right over there next to the Master Browse. Oh, they're playing Radiohead in the mall. That's weird. Didn't expect to hear Creep today. Now,
it's like coming up on the Boscovs into the mall. Now, this used to look way different.
Oh, yeah.
Here. But Boscov's did an expansion a few years back whereby they expanded into this space right over here to the right. And then they bumped out into the mall. But they used to have like a mirrored front on this, and it was like, you know, just a really epic old entrance and stuff. I'll have to pull up an old photo, and maybe we can pop that in the slideshow or right about here.
Yeah, it's an improvement, right?
Yeah, if you look really closely in that photo, you can actually see us in the mirror.
But this is going to about do it for the Neshaminy Mall, I think. We've reached the other side. If you pop out here and you cut across the parking lot, you can go to the movie theater. That's where we were before the camera cut out. The battery life on this thing sucks.
This mall is kind of like an interesting shape and configuration because this whole Boscov's wing was added later. It used to be just a regular, like, you know, almost like a barbell-shaped mall.
Well, in '68 it was. It was only like that for 7 years. '75, the Lip Brothers came in. But yeah, you can see a tiny little bit of neon up at the top of the movie theater. I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick it up. But there's one thing I did notice out here when we were out here before, that they have a decoy security van over here. You can tell it's a decoy because it still has snow on it. It hasn't snowed in a week. You know what I mean? It's still got snow on it.
I wanted to point out a couple of other little cool, interesting things over here. Sort of some past relics. If you come over here, you can see this old Boscov's trash can.
Oh, the trash
with
can.
The old Boscov's logo on it.
The old logo.
And you can see the customer pickup sign, which still has the old logo.
It's not very bright out here. I hope it picks it up a little, at least a little bit. You angle it a little bit. There's a trash can down here. You can see the logo we're talking about.
But yeah, like some kind of relics from the old kind of look of the mall right down here.
But yeah, like I said, it's gonna about do it for this trip. Hopefully it's not the last. Hopefully we get one more out of it, but that was not good.
Yeah, 27% occupancy. This looks like it's probably the end of the line for this place.
That sucks. I've seen malls closed that have more stores in it than that. Remember Swansea Mall?
Yeah, Swansea. Gosh, even
Silver City Galleria.
Yeah.
All those Massachusetts malls that close early.
Yeah. So on behalf of Raw and Real Retail, this is Heather saying thanks for joining us on this somewhat sentimental and bittersweet tour of the Neshaminy Mall in Bensalem, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
The report's not good here. This place is not going to be here very much longer, I don't think.
Bittersweet is definitely the word. This is Triple R over and out.
Thanks for watching.